Alright, good morning, guys. Did anybody swing Kodak yesterday? Because if anybody swung Kodak, you are buying the drinks today. What a nasty rip. Especially here in pre-market, but very, very nice move on Kodak. See, RGLS popping back up here. There's a little downtrend going. OD&K. OD&K. Trying to break the 100-day right now. And then it's going to run into 150 resistance. But did just make a new high a day, so that's definitely interesting. RGLS popping back up again. Big buyer just came in at $1. If it breaks out here, though, it'll be breaking out a little early on this triangle, but it very well could. So we got some resistance at 105. It's a lot of support at $1 here. So when does this candle close? Candle closes in a minute. Let's see how this candle closes here. Dollar trying to hold up as some support. Got 30 seconds on this candle to close. You didn't, yeah, you sold after hours. You didn't swing it all the way through. I was talking about anybody who swung it all the way through till this morning. Let's see, this candle's fixing to close. Look around real quick, see what else is going on. Gene's got a triangle, a little downtrend started. If 102 starts breaking down, I may go on this. I'm going. Now let's see if we can get through 105. 105 halfway broke down, but couldn't break all the way down. So we're going to be running into 105 resistance, 111 resistance. 105 is breaking down now. There we go. Selling pressure. Selling pressure pushing us back down right now below 105. We want to see 102 start to hold as support as much as resistance that was. So we got 2 minutes on this candle to close. I want this candle to stay above $1, preferably above $1.02. We may have a little pullback here. Oh, you can see buyers trying to come in at 102, hold it up. There we go. Okay, we're going to test 105 again. Just cutting through 105. Looking pretty good here. There we go. Let's see if we can start pushing up to 111. See what happens at 111. Got 30 seconds for this candle to close. I'd like to see it close over 105 at this point. Nope, we're not going to close over. Well, maybe. Let's see. 5 seconds. So a little pullback here. You know, 105 is trying to start holding that support. Starting to push up again here. Let's see, we're coming up to that big wall at 110. Oh, that big wall's, if it can stay there, it was getting taken out. If we can't break through 111 here, if we can't push for a new high a day, then we may just have to take a small win. See, let's test the 110 again, see if it can crack. Slowly pecking away. And we're going to get through 110 right here. Here we go, new high a day. There we go. Got some resistance at 112 though, it looks like, right across the top of these candles. And then 115 is always some sort of resistance. So you can see pull back there. A little pullback below 110, but we took out a lot of sellers at 110, so. Ooh, big buyer just came in at 111. That's good to see. New buyers coming in here at the break of this high of day. See if we can keep pushing up. And my price target's probably 125 if it can get up there. But I want to see 115 first. If 115 has another wall, then I may look to lock out there. Yeah, 15's got a little bit of a wall. Give me just a second, guys. I'll be right. So 115 holding up as some resistance. I want to give it a chance to try to get through 115 if possible. So I'm going to lock a little bit out here at 110 just in case it starts cracking. We'll see 110 start holding that support, but I did lock out 50 shares there. Just to make sure that I have something in case this turns around. So 115 is acting a little crazy here. We're about to close. We closed over 110, so that's good on that candle. Let's see what happens on this candle. Let's see if we can test 115 again. Oh, let's see. We're at 115. Oh, we're breaking through 115 right now. Looking good here. Looking good. See, there's a little resistance at 118. Let's see if any. Yeah, there's a seller there. Not a lot of selling though. Looks like we're gonna get right through 118. Yeah, right through 118. Yeah, 125, 130. That's probably where my profit target's gonna be. I'm gonna lock another 50 out here at this 118 just because it is acting as a little resistance. I'm not trying to do anything stupid today. I'm trying to make sure I get some profit. I've been holding a little too long lately, so I want to hold. I don't want to get too greedy and try to hold this. My price targets have been not being reached, so I got 100 shares here left. I'm gonna try to let this ride. See if we can, if this thing really gets moving, if it can start breaking over 125, 130. Because if it does break over 130, it's got room all the way up to 150 after that. But I don't know if it's going to go on that big of a run. But it's a decent run so far. Nice little pop out of this triangle. There we go. Back over 118. A little wall at 120, but it doesn't look like that's going to be much of a problem. Could be wrong. He hit 120 and came right back down. Let's see 115 try to hold a support. See, we're hitting that 118 wall again. Let's see if this can break down, because that's where we're getting hung up at, is 118. I mean, 120 was a little bit of resistance, but that 118 seems to be, 118 to 120 seems to be a little bit of a issue here, a little bit of a wall. You can see more sellers coming in at 118 again. And we might. See, 115 cracked right there. So you can see the selling pressure pushing us back down. So I may look to get out here. Let's see, we got a minute on this candle to close. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, okay, 115 starting to hold back up. More buyers coming in. Oh, they're getting taken out. We got quite a bit of selling pressure here. If 115 or 110 doesn't hold, we may have a pullback down to 103, maybe even $1. You can see resistance. 115 started acting as some resistance, but no, there's another seller there. We got some selling pressure. We need some new buyers to come back, start coming in. Okay, we're testing that 118 again. I tried. That was a good open though. We opened above 115, so we may get moving here. Unless this is going to doji out. A little bit of a battle here. Nice job, Epic. Nice job. It's a decent little run. It's a 15-20 cent run on a dollar stock. That's pretty good. You can buy a lot of shares of this. So, you buy 500 shares and get a 20-cent run. That's a quick, easy $100. Oh, pop down there. We are having a pullback. Let's see if 110 holds up as support, though. We also have pre-market support as well, which is 110. That was the pre-market high, okay. I think it was a 111, but whatever. Cracking through that so far, but let's give it a chance. Let's see if it can hold up. So we did just make a new high a day. What is going on my 1 minute chart? Oh, here we go. Okay. Coming back down here. $110 starting to act as some resistance. Some buyers, a lot of buyers coming in there at 109. Taking out a lot of the selling at 110. They're getting taken out too, though. I don't know which way this is going to go right at the moment. This is a little bit of a battle here. In any case, I think I'm going to put a stop loss in above my entry, my initial entry. Oh, this is one of those guys. It's one of those minimum price increment instruments, whatever they want to call it. One of them guys. So I can't put a stop loss in. Getting a lot of buyers at 109, but it's having a problem getting back through 110. It needs to get back through 110 here real soon. Got a minute on this candle. There we go. They went right through now. This candle can close above that 110. Then that'll confirm that pre-market high support. And then this will probably get new buyers in and can push up back to that 120 area. It's got 45 seconds to do it. And 110, all them buyers are getting taken out, though. Here we go. Starting to build at 110 again. A little bit. Not quite as big as buyers as there was. Oh, there we go. Now one just pushed it up to 176. Or not 176, 111. I don't know what I'm saying here. You guys looking at Tupperware? That thing went on a nasty run this morning. See, maybe starting a flag here, possibly. Let me see it on the 1 minute. Okay, we're not flagging then. Just pushing back down to the 9 EMA. We got this downtrend now. This is a new downtrend started, so. Now we want to see 105 hold up here. So it's trying to hold the 9, but it is pushing down on it. This 106 support starting to get taken out a little bit. Still holding. So we're just in a little pullback here, a little consolidation so far. As long as it can hold up, that'll be alright. Got a minute on this candle. Whoops. Get off that 106. We do not want this to crack. This 106 area. We want this to hold up here. This candle will close above, so it closes above the 9, because if it drops back below the 9, then it's not going to continue on. 7 seconds here. Nice, Daniel B. A cup and handle on RGLS? Where do you see the cup and handle at? Oh, on the whole entire chart. Yeah, I see it. Big cup, got a handle starting to form. Yes, that 107 needs to hold up. That 106, as long as the 9 can hold up here to make this handle, and it can start curling back up, and we should be good to go. I did not see that. Thank you for calling that out, One Life, because that makes me feel a little bit better about this now. What's up, Dom? How you doing, buddy? We're doing all right today so far. So now we just have a waiting game. If this candle here can close above that 106 area. Got 3 minutes. Like a game of Minecraft, I know. Well, I zoomed in looking at it real close. I don't know why I'm looking at it so close like that. I'm looking, it's only a couple of cents movement so far. But you are right. I did have it zoomed in really close for some reason. If it starts breaking over 110, I may look to add a little bit. It's starting to break over 110 here. Let's see how this candle closes. I don't have a stop loss. You can't put a stop. You can't use stop losses in this stupid stock because one of those stupid price increment things I already tried. My mental stop loss, yeah, is around $1. I mean, my entry was $1.02 basically. So that's kind of where my entry is. Yeah, I don't know if I was actually studying till 2 a.m. Studying the back of the beer can I was drinking. No, are you talking to me, Dom? This is not the same stock as yesterday. This is a different one. Yesterday it was NY or SYPR. Looks like we've got a lot of the selling out in these two candles here. Because 110 is holding up pretty strong. There's not a lot of people taking it out. Good opening on that candle. Nice. Nice, Dom. Yeah, SYPR went on a nice run. I jumped the gun on my first initial entry yesterday on it, but I had the right idea, just wrong timing. All 110, all this 110 support cracking now. Ooh, everything. Oh man. Pull back out of nowhere. I'm glad I did not add. I was looking at adding. Okay, 102 is trying to hold us some support here, but I don't like that crack. That crack was a nasty crack. Let's see if this candle can push back up before the close. SYPR is running now. See, it's up to 150. I may have to get out of this. May have to try to take my little profit and hightail it out of here. Big buyer just came in at 103 though. And he's stacking his position too here. 105 is acting out some resistance. If it starts cracking 1 2, I'm getting out. I'm getting out. So I was able to get out there. A little bit of profit from what I locked in on the initial run, but man, this thing just gave up out of nowhere. It was looking good through here, and then it just gave up. It just rolled over and died. So not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see, SYPR. Yeah, SYPR. Yeah, you can see it broke out of this triangle right here, this downtrend. Good play so far on that. See, Gene is in a nice little triangle. That's why PR still pushing up. God, Lord Jesus, Kodak is ripped. This is insanity. All the way up to $30. Crazy. Crazy rip. In 2 days. That's why I was wondering if anybody swung this. There is a trend line, but it is way off this trend line. How is the SPY doing today? It's doing alright. Still just going sideways. A little consolidation right now. Let's see. ACHV. I'm going to take that off. That's just went to nothing. RGLS is trying to hold a dollar support. I don't know if maybe that's the trend line. Or maybe there. Tupperware has made a nice move so far. OD&K not really doing too much at the moment. Does have a triangle. I don't like the way it looks on the 1 minute with all these little white dashes and stuff. And it is right at that 100-day moving average. Take a look back at Gene. Nothing there yet. This has very little volume. Don't do what? What are y'all talking about? Don't do what? I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking through the stocks. Don't look at Kodak again because it just ripped up to 36. $6. A $6 rip there. I'm not touching this nonsense. This is crazy. This is a crazy rip. If you tried to get in out of this halt, you're gonna. You know, this could come down at any time. This is one hell of a rip, but I'm not touching this craziness. Oh, what'd you talk about OD&K? I was in RGLS. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see what you said. What's the deal with RD&K? I don't like ONDK. I don't like it anyway because of how it looks on the 1 minute. all these white dashes, all these white doji stars is too much. It's a barcodey looking stock. But what did I miss? Let me go back and look. Let me see. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alright. I'm taking it off the list. I don't want those problems. Let's see, what else do we got going on? CLSK had some late PR and it's been running. So CLSK on the watch list. AMRH. Nothing else really there. You're scanning Epic. There's still, I mean, RGLS is not done yet. Because it's holding up $1 right now. If it holds up $1, it could make another move back up. But I want to wait a little bit. I want to see if it can get over this downtrend. And then I would take another entry on it. But I gotta see $1 hold up for sure first. You can see it's still cracking a little bit, so if $1 doesn't hold up, this is gonna dump off. Let me redraw this line here. There we go. Do you have a no, I don't have a video on. What do you want to know about earnings? How to analyze them and how to read them? Is that what you're wanting to know about? That's more like that's more long-term investing stuff. Yeah. I rarely day trade anything that has earnings. Every once in a while, a stock will be getting some attention for earnings, but normally earnings, if they're good lord, this thing went insane. Pure insanity there. Oh, now you can see RGLS cracking off, so it's probably done. What's going on here? Get out of this pre-market. Well, EST would be estimate. So they were probably estimating earnings of 87 cents, and then the actual earnings were $1.09. SCKT popping down of this downtrend a little bit, maybe. Not a lot of volume though. Yeah, yeah, that should be on a per share basis. Yeah, I think. See if estimated earnings. Yeah, it should be like yeah, if the estimated earnings per share was the estimated earnings per share EPS. So, uh, if the estimated earnings per share is 87 cents, then it'd be 87 cents per share estimated. But they beat that by hitting $1.09 actual earnings. So hopefully that helps you. I have a lot more experience with day trading than I do long-term investing, but I know some of the stuff with long-term investing. ADMP, let me have that on my watch list. Oh yeah, nice little pop. No PR. So nice, $2.3 billion 2.3 million in volume candle there. Yeah, there's no news on ADMP. This little pop that just happened is a nice little triangle, though, right there. I don't know if that's what you were looking at, but that was a perfect little triangle, and then you get a nice run up there. Yeah, it has no PR. It's also going to run into 144 and 150 resistance. So I don't know how much higher it can go. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's the thing. I don't really know, but all I know is, and this is why I tell people not to swing into earnings, because you never know how the market is going to react. You know, that's a case where uh, sometimes you have great earnings and the stock drops. You know, maybe it was valued in before the earnings. Maybe everybody kind of knew that the earnings were going to beat estimates, or maybe a lot of people bought it before the earnings come out, expecting the great earnings, so it runs up, kind of like buy the rumor, sell the hype. and then when the earnings actually come out, everybody's already profited, and now they're just selling and taking profit, so it dumps down. There's a lot of different things that can equate to the way the market reacts to earnings. And earnings is sometimes the same with PR. Sometimes you'll see a really good press release on a stock, and it'll just dump out and do nothing all day. So there's just so many different factors. That's why I'm against swinging into earnings, because you just never really know how the market's going to react. But if Daniel B is recommending books, you definitely want to take his book recommendations, because he is like the librarian of stock market. SCKT popping up a little bit here. Very low volume though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can have FDA approval. It can be the best news in the world, but you never know. You just never know what's going to happen. I mean, if you got to remember, here's something that stuck with me. That was something. It was a video that Daniel B sent me from some professional trader, some 60-year-old trader. But he said this. He said, never think that things are going to work out your way, because all it takes is one trader to ruin your trade. One. That's all it takes. So if one big professional trader, some guy in a Wall Street pit, sees a bunch of people trying to push earnings up or an FDA approval, and he decides he doesn't like that, then he might go in and, short it 10 million shares or something like that. Maybe he's been building a position for a while on 10 million shares, but all it takes is one person to ruin your trade. So you always have to keep that in the back of your mind. Like it can look like the best trade ever, but all it takes, one person. So you gotta think about that. DMP popping up some more here. I wish I knew how this was running, but like I said, it's going to run into a lot of resistance. RGLS might want to turn. Let's see. Maybe. Now it kind of looks. Now it's a nice little trend line. Now we have a nice little trend line. Actually, it's a triangle. So let's see. I may look for position here soon on RGLS. ARLO. Oh, up channels. Yeah, see, that's you could say that too, but I know what you mean. Like this, it's a up channel. Boom, boom. Got the trend line, the downtrend here, or not the downtrend, but the uptrend on the bottom, uptrend on the top. But yeah, you can. There's so many. Jesus, this thing is all the way up at 50 now. When is this gonna? This might go to $100. This is crazy. But I'm actually really happy to see this, because this might make traders very excited over this next couple of weeks. Traders might be looking to push things up like Kodak has been pushed. What a rip. Oh, let's see. RGLS starting to crack out of that, though. If it can't hold up here, it may not be ready to do anything. Let's see. You can see it's trying to hold. But I'm not even thinking about taking a position on this until it breaks back over $1. Then I might look for a position. But right now it's a little sketchy. Big old triangle on the daily chart on this. I didn't notice that. All the lines. Sure, it's hurting Daniel B's brain to see all these lines. There we go. Maybe it's a little bit better for you, DB. Oh, finally a pullback there. Crazy rip on Kodak. That may be epic. I don't know. This market's been so choppy. We've not had like a consistent 2 weeks of stocks or trends or anything. Every day's been different. So I don't know if that'll happen or not. But no, I did not get in Kodak. If I got in Kodak and it was running up this high, I would be an extremely happy camper right now. I'd be dancing around probably. Somebody somewhere right now is having a good old time. They're having a blast. RGLS cracking off some more. I don't think it's going to get it. Stocks have been popping after 11 or 12 with reversals. I've seen that when I've been looking back. Some of them have been having pretty nice reversals in the middle of the day. But right now, it doesn't look like much is going on. Not seeing any entries for anything. And CLSK, a little bit of, there's a triangle going on here. It's not a ton of volume. Why did I have that line there? Let's take that off. That's why PR is selling off. Everything's kind of selling off at the moment. What's the SPY doing? Well, SPY's fine. Oh, Arlo. That's right. I forgot to look at that. I got distracted. I meant to look at Arlo earlier when you said that, and I forgot. Oh yeah. Okay. Arlo is moving up. Gonna run into $5 resistance for right now. Looks like, and then 513. But it looks like it's already. Yeah, it looks like I'm a little late to this one. So it got upgraded. $6 price target. It's not bad. It's running at 513 right now. Breaking over that. That's a good rip so far. Nice big million volume and candle. I don't know what I just said. 1 million in volume on this volume bar. It was a good little rip there. So you got in CLSK at the break here, Epic. Well, actually, it's kind of move it a little bit, but it is popping up. It's just not a lot of volume. This is why I wasn't too big on this play, because the highest volume bar is only like 500,000. Put Arlo on the watch here. So Mara kind of in a big wedge here. So Arlo pulling all the way back down to 5 there. I don't know what your entry was. Well, if it can break down 675 here, you may be good to go. I'm not seeing a lot of volume come in at the moment, but see if you see it's getting held up at 675 right across tops of these candles. ADMP, yeah, hitting that 144, and you see it came right back down. Some good volume on this though. And we did just see Arlo run through its high of the year. CLSK still trying. Take Gene off. It's not doing anything. I'm gonna start trying to take some things off. Take SCKT off. Oops. Take that off. It's not really doing much. O'Mara coming up here. Got a bit of a triangle right here on old tub. Oh, CLSK starting to pop. Broke over 675, trying to break over 680. You might get it here, Epic. You might. This might work out for you, buddy. Slowly pushing up. Just slowly but surely at the moment. MNK. Yeah, well. No PR. And a run up. It's got a bull flag right now. Well, I don't know if it's a bull flag, but it's a flag. It's a higher full stock. All you gotta do is play that flag there. Coming back up. Yeah, CLSK's looking good. I mean, you're going to run into 7, but if it breaks 7, it'll probably be off to the races for you. If volume can come back in. Yeah, it's starting to push up. See where we're at. AMDP pushing back up. So a lot of stuff going on right at the second. Hey, that's all right, man. 33 bucks, quick little scalp. That's not bad. I mean, you played it right. This is the break of the downtrend. You got in at the break of the downtrend, rode it up. It's a little scalp. Nothing wrong with that. The only thing I don't like about MNK is it's running into all these EMAs ahead of it. So I don't think that's going to break out. I don't like that it has that much resistance ahead of it. This is going to break 144 here. I just don't know how much higher it's going to go. Because 150 is going to be some resistance. Let me look back here on the max. $145. Actually, if it breaks 150, it's got room. Dom, you may be right, sir. You may be right. But Still nothing yet on RGLS. Let's check SYPR. SYPR is not doing too much, just consolidating. CLSK pulling back. Arlo starting to push back up. MNK trying to break out of this flag now. And ADMP pushing up. 145 trying to hold us some support. My only concern with ADMP is I just don't know how much more it can run today. It's up quite a bit with no PR. Yeah, you're not wrong, Dom. AGLS does have that bottom support at 90. It is quite a long downtrend line so far. Need to see it start coming back around. BLNK ripping. How's Kodak doing? Kodak all the way back. Oh man, what a gap down on that one. Woof. Whew. Somebody's account got destroyed right through there. That is a nasty gap down out of a halt. Ouch. That is painful. That is absolutely painful to see. I mean, it didn't happen to me, but it still hurt. It still hurts. I can feel traders' pain from across the seas, because somebody's life got ruined right there, and that's terrible. Because I guarantee somebody had jumped in up here, or jumped in maybe even in this candle, thinking it was going to bounce off of 50, and then it just nasty. RGLS is now at that 90-cent area, man. I don't know. It's not finding support anywhere. It just keeps dying. There it goes. 90 cents looks like it's trying to hold up. So I still want to give us a few minutes to see if 90 cents can hold up. But possible downtrend break on TUP, on the old Tupperware here.
It's testing. See, ADMP hung up at 148. Mara going sideways. MNK is out of this flag, but get out of here. Well, actually, this may just be making a bigger flag than I initially thought it was. Yeah, that's what it looks like it's doing. Here's the thing about RGLS. Don't get too hung up on it, though, because you can see some days it gives all its gains back. This day was a perfect example of that, because this candle would have opened right here at $1.56 and pushed up to $1.74, and then it just dumped off, and you can see upper shadows through this chart, so it may not. And upper shadow there, big upper shadow there, upper shadow there. It may not do anything else. Because if it doesn't hold up 90 cents here, it's definitely done. It's definitely going to crack off. This is what this triangle is kind of alluding to, possibly. Take that line off. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen spikes like this big before. This is a really, really nice rip, but I've seen bigger spikes than this in one day, actually. DRYS back in the day, I don't know if you can even see it on the chart, but Dryas, yeah, you can't even see it on the chart anymore. This thing's been reversed and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, you can't see it. But there was some shippers like 3 years ago. Dryas was one. I don't know. There was a few different stocks. It was like 3 years ago in November. Like every day there was all through November, just about every day there was a stock ripping $20 to $50. It's nasty. But Dryas was one of those. Dryas, I think, ran from like $4 to $86 in one day. If I remember correctly. Like I said, it's been a few years, so I don't exactly remember. We've had some stuff run pretty big this year, too, though. Besides Kodak. It's just so choppy. The market's so choppy and random. It's hard to tell which stocks are going to rip big and which ones are not. MNK is popping up some more here. Ross makes a killing every day. Ross makes a killing without even having to press the buy button. He gets $1,000 a month per person who's in his chat room. So he doesn't have to make trades. I can't imagine paying $1,000 a month to hear that guy talk. You can't sell Kodak and you got in at 53? Why did you get in at 53? It keeps halting. Let's see, it's halted again. I mean, if you're trying to get out of it, you're just gonna have to sell as soon as it unhalts. Boy, I hate that for you. See, that's what I was talking about, man. Somebody would have bought up here, and that's terrible. That's what I talk about that's what I say on these stocks like this. When they run this much, I don't like it's too high up. You had to be in down here at the break of this U shape. Anything after that break in the straight up stick movement, at any point in time it could turn around. Yeah, I imagine you're not too happy about it. I wouldn't be happy either. But you just like I don't. You gotta wait until it unhalts. Keeps getting halted and unhalted every 5 or 10 minutes. In for ACHV. See, I see what you got in here too. Yeah, it's starting to break this downtrend. The only problem is you're going to run into this 200-day moving average at 82 cents. But you might be able to get 10 cents out of there. But yeah, the 200-day is right in the way. Oh, you got in and out. Nice quick move. There you go, Epic. Good job, man. See, that's what you gotta do. You can't get greedy. Greed will destroy you as a trader in the markets. I mean, honestly, Alan, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You're in a tight spot. You're in a real tight spot because this thing is, at this point, it's getting halted every which way it goes. So it's really hard to say, man. It's a bad deal for you. Cause I just don't know. I can't. There's no chart pattern to look at. There's nothing to say to even give you an idea of this is if it's going to keep going up or keep going down at this point. It's just a halt fest. So alright guys, we'll get a stream about I wouldn't either. We'll get a stream about 5 more minutes here. Cause I'm not seeing much else. MNK is still popping a little bit, but I'm not seeing anything I really want to get into. RGLS is trying to find that 90-cent support though. Dom C, come on, man. We've not had anybody ask about that in a week or two or something. I thought I was finally done with that. How dare you bring it back, sir? What's wrong with you? Why you do this? They do this to me. Almost done with the stream, and then you come in and you go and ruin my whole entire day by doing that. Talking about CHK. God. I know you just couldn't let it go. You had to bring it back. You got me too, because you could have done it yesterday, could have done it the day before, but you didn't. You just waited till a Wednesday right before stream's about over. Just sneak it in there, just to get me. You got me, sir. No, Daniel. We don't speak of that stock in this chat room anymore. How dare you remind us of the bad days. That stock. Oh, look here. CLSK ripped out. It did pop up over 714 or up over 7. Says triangle right here. Yeah. Little nice triangle. And it popped up over. Guys, stop with the... What are y'all doing? No, don't do that. Don't even talk about that. Don't everybody join in, because if you're gonna make some other new traders, they might go try to buy it or something. So don't say that. Don't anybody even look at AYTU. Don't even look at it. Nobody. If you're new and you're in the chat, do not look at it. Do not listen to what any of these crazy guys are saying. RGLS has broken out of the downtrend now. It's kind of just in this channel. Just in a little sideways channel at the moment. So, Dom, you may end up being right about RGLS, but I would still want to wait a little while longer. Make sure it is going to hold up this 90 cents. But alright guys, I'm going to call it a day. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. We will be back tomorrow. Good job, guys. To everybody who made some profit today, there was a couple of plays. And you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Until next time.